In this video, I want to talk about tax here in the UK and in the developed world. I want to talk about millionaire migration. And when I say millionaire migration, I actually mean entrepreneur migration, because I think we need to assume that lots of successful entrepreneurs and business owners reach the status of millionaire or billionaire, and they can migrate around the world so much easier than ever before. I'm prompted to make this video because yesterday I sat with 5 accountants, our in-house accountant, our external accountant, another partner from that accounting firm, and some R&D and tax specialists, as we were discussing what to do with our Think 20 companies that we own as we come towards the year end. It's an annual jaunt for lots of business owners. It's something that I have to do every single year. And we've got to pay a lot of tax. You know, I've got to pay a lot of personal tax, I've got to pay a lot of corporation tax. And for a flicker, probably for the first time in my career of having these annual meetings, I thought, for the very first time, is it worth it? And that's really dangerous. And I've been thinking this for a while now, because I got sent this PDF, which I'm going to put over the screen right now, and it's called Millionaire Migration. And it talks about the top 10 countries gaining and losing the most wealthy people. In my opinion, most wealthy people are usually entrepreneurs and business owners. They are the wealth creators. They're the people that risk, that employ people, that start businesses, grow businesses. And if you're a country, you want to get tax revenues from those companies and those individuals, but they're leaving, gang. That's the big problem. So the UK lost 1,500 millionaires last year. Canada gained 1,000. Portugal, with really favourable tax rates, gained 1,300 people. Greece helped themselves to 1,200 people more. The UAE, that's Dubai and all of those countries, they helped themselves to 4,000 more millionaires last year. Australia got 3,500. New Zealand got some, and Singapore got some. Now, obviously, Russia and Ukraine lost some, but that's because of those atrocious wars that are going on over there. But for the UK to lose those talented go-getters, I think is a crying shame. I put on my LinkedIn, and you can follow me on LinkedIn, just search me on James Sinclair. It's really worth reading through the comments. I asked people, why are successful people deciding to leave the UK and not stay in the UK and not do business here in the UK? And 2 quite dynamic answers came through. One was not dynamic, that's the wrong word. 2 answers really came through. One, weather. A lot of people said that, you know, if you can live in Portugal or you can live in Dubai, pay a lot less tax and enjoy the sunshine, that's a real big plus for everyone. So I saw weather being one of them. You know, on the whole, it's our tax rates. It's so expensive to live here in the UK, and it's got worse. You know, the incentives, you know, they've got rid of entrepreneurs relief. It's now only £1 million of entrepreneurs relief. This is when you sell a business, you only pay 10% tax on the first £1 million. It used to be £10 million. We was discussing delights such as capital allowance, theatre tax relief, R&D, corp tax, business rates, insurance premium tax, national insurance, capital gains and VAT. These are all the taxes that I'm paying on an annual basis. And same with you guys. I've also been an advocate, really, gang, that tax is a good thing. You know, I get that you pay tax, you get police, you get, you know, the NHS, you get roads, you get a legal system, and I don't mind paying in, but I want to make sure we're getting good value for money. And that's another thing, is, are we getting good value for money? You know, I see a lot of waste that the government spend our money on, and that really annoys me. Anyway, so I was sitting in this meeting yesterday, doing all our year-end accounts. I thought, for the first time ever, do I carry on? Why don't I just sell up or simplify, not grow? Do I consolidate for a while? And that really worries me. And I put this on my LinkedIn, and yeah, a few people commented, James, you know, if you're thinking that, you know, because I like to see myself as Mr. Ambitious, Mr. Go and get stuff, Mr. Go and do stuff. I'm starting to think of these things that we're being taxed too much. You know, I'll stay here, but I have no plans of moving abroad. But I'm thinking now, for the first time ever, are they taking too much, and should I just maybe relax my growth and ambition? You know, and then the other thing that annoys me is, you know, I put my family house on the line. I personally guarantee millions and millions of pounds. I borrow millions of pounds, all risk, to grow the company. I employ over 1,000 people. You know, I put this on LinkedIn. Look, I'll carry on, but the conclusion is, to anyone in government, there's a fine line to tread between getting in taxes you need to run the country and overtaxing that you get less, because people will think, stuff this. And my urge to governments is, the world's a smaller place and people can just go and live somewhere else. So be careful, be careful. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.